This is Jill with Stock Horse of Texas, and we wanted to go over the opportunities for our members to compete at a national championship show. The VRH World Show and NRSHA National Championship Show has been around for several years, but a lot of our members don't really understand how they're able to qualify. So we're going to go over that real quick for you guys. So the show in Guthrie is a combination of 4 different events, including the National Ranch and Stock Horse National Championship, AQHA's VRH World Show, the Ranching Heritage Finals, and the Level 1 Cattle Championships. 3 of these shows you must qualify for, and you can do that by competing with Stock Horse of Texas. One of the events held in Guthrie, the Level 1 Cattle Championships, is non-qualifying, but it is for entry-level competitors, and eligibility is unique to that event, along with some other competitions within AQHA. So we recommend that you look in your 2022 or current year AQHA rulebook for eligibility information on that show. So the biggest question that we have received is, what is NRSHA? Well, about 5 years ago, several organizations similar to Stock Horse of Texas all got together to develop a national presence. And we decided the best way to do that was with an alliance. Each member of the alliance, which now comprises of 9 different organizations, came together to develop the alliance with the goal of preserving and promoting ranching traditions and heritage through competition. We also decided once a year we would come together to hold a national show. And that is what is in Guthrie right now in the summer and is held concurrently with the VRH World Show. Stock Horse of Texas is very proud, along with 5 other organizations, to be a founding member of the National Ranch and Stock Horse Alliance. So current members of NRSHA, you can see here on your screen, East Coast Stock Horse, Oklahoma Stock Horse, Stock Horse of Texas, Western States Versatility, which is in Arizona and California, AQHA, National Versatility Ranch Horse Association, which is up through the Midwest, the Volunteer Ranch Horse Association, newly involved is the American Paint Horse Association, and also recently approved is the Kentuckiana Ranch Horse Association. So how do you qualify to compete through the National Ranch and Stock Horse Alliance? Well, we have a qualifying period of March 1st through February 28th of each year. And the way you qualify is by competing 3 times with an alliance member. So basically, if you are already competing at Stock Horse of Texas for 3 or more shows a year, you are already qualified and will receive an invitation in the spring to compete in Guthrie. Qualification is based on that horse-rider combination for amateur and youth, or for horses only for the open. Versatility Ranch Horse is another show held in Guthrie at their World Championships. That qualification is similar. Stock Horse of Texas does offer VRH classes at a large percentage of our shows. And if you show 3 times in a specific class with VRH, you will qualify to compete in that class. Or show 3 times in the all around, and you can qualify to compete in all the classes in VRH. It shares the same qualifying period, March 1st through February 28th. You can also qualify through points. Those are on your screen there. What is a VRH all-around entry? Well, VRH has a total of 6 classes, but you're not required to compete in all 6 in order to be an all-around entry. The minimum requirements are 1 cattle class, 1 non-cattle class, and ranch confirmation. Those have to be enrolled in and competed. You have to enter and compete in those classes to be an AQHA all-around entry, but you do not have to compete in all 6. Obviously, if you compete in all 6, you have a higher probability of winning the all-around. Ranching Heritage Finals is another event held in Guthrie. This qualifying period is a little different. It goes with the calendar year, January to December. And to qualify for the Ranching Heritage Finals, you must show in one Ranching Heritage competition in the same class and division that you want to qualify for, the finals. Stock Course of Texas does have a Ranching Heritage qualifier once a year. This year that show is in Amarillo. It is the only opportunity that SHOT will offer for riders to be qualified through the Ranching Heritage program. There are a limited number of other Ranching Heritage shows. I believe Texas has 2 or 3 others. One in January in the Fort Worth Stock Show, and then I believe in September and October there is another one in Amarillo, and then a Ranching Heritage event during the Snafflebit Futurity. So that's the basics on how to get there, but what division can you ride in? So Ranching Heritage eligibility, this is a breeder's program. So in order to compete, your horse must have been bred by a Ranching Heritage breeder. This logo might be on your registration papers, or you can search AQHA's Ranching Heritage breeder list on AQHA's website. Your horse also must be enrolled in the program, and there is a nomination fee. Some older horses are grandfathered in, and if your horse is not enrolled, you can pay those nomination fees and become enrolled. As far as the divisions to compete in, there's open and amateur and youth. There's also a cowboy division and some level 1 divisions. These are different than Stock Course of Texas or VRH divisions. So we encourage you to look in your AQHA rulebook for that information. NRSHA eligibility. It follows some of the same AQHA guidelines for open, amateur, and youth. Those divisions do make a full cow horse run with fence turns and circling or roping. They also offer limited amateur and youth and novice amateur and youth. The limiteds do a box drive cow work, and then the novice is a boxing only. You can see you can have no more than 10 lifetime breed association points and no more than $500 in earnings in a Western performance discipline to compete. One question we do get is if awards, high points, all arounds within Stock Course of Texas matter for eligibility. And for NRSHA, they do not count. They solely look at earnings and breed association points. Versatility Ranch Horse has similar categories. Open, cowboy, amateur, and youth. A popular question is the cowboy division. That is made specifically for working ranch cowboys, and a rider must be an owner, family member, or full-time employee of the ranch who owns the horse. So this is not for beginning trainers, anything like that. This is truly for working ranch cowboys, and if the owner of the horse is not the exhibitor, then that person must work full-time on the ranch in order to compete. They also have limited amateur and youth divisions and rookie amateur and youth. There are some questions from some individuals about rookie eligibility because AQHA has a separate rookie division for some of their other events. VRH rookie is different. So to get information on that, we encourage you to look in the AQHA rulebook. Stock Course of Texas does have a lot of concurrent classes, and as you can see, our open is concurrent with the VRH open. Non-pro is concurrent with the amateur. Stock Course limited and intermediate divisions are concurrent with limited amateur. Our novice division is concurrent with VRH rookie. The youth is concurrent with youth and limited youth, and our novice youth is concurrent with our rookie youth. Basically what this means is you pay 2 entry fees because it is 2 separate shows, 2 separate events in our computer that we're processing. But you make 1 run and your score for both of those events goes in the computer each way. So we have a separate set of results for the open in the Stock Course and a separate set of results for the open in versatility, as well as all other divisions. So you make 1 run and it counts for both shows. We do this for several reasons, but a large reason is because of animal welfare concerns of making a lot of runs on your horses, and try to save our horses as much as we can. That's just a quick review of the opportunities that you have in Guthrie. If you have other questions, feel free to give us a call during office hours or shoot us an email. But we do want you to know that by competing with Stock Horse of Texas, you do have the opportunity to come, and it's a great show. It's a lot of fun. It is a privilege to sit and watch and cheer on our Stock Horse of Texas members, who are always very competitive at this event. Again, if you have any other questions, let us know.